Amalur, the primordial Mother Earth. Amalur is the contraction of Amalura, which in Euskera means Mother Earth. Ama meaning mother, Lura meaning earth, and that is where we get the contraction Amalur. It is said that she is the eternal vessel of life who birthed the sun and moon, that she is the guardian of earth's treasures and the underworld, and protector of Euskal Herria, Basque country, and the Basque people. Amalur is one of the most fundamental deities in Basque mythology, representing Mother Earth herself. She represents Gaia, and coincidentally, the word Gaia in Euskera means matter, just like in Greek it means earth. And so there's this interesting coincidence between the word matter, which is what the earth is made from, and in Greek, Gaia meaning earth. Her worship precedes recorded history. Her worship goes back to Neolithic times, to the very old ancient ways of the native indigenous Europeans, embodying the deep connection between the Basque people and their natural environment. And so she represents a nurturing force of nature and the earth as a living entity. Not only does she represent the earth, but in many ways the cosmos, the stars, the sun, and the moon, because we find in the Basque cosmology that the sun and the moon both emanate from Amalur, that they are her daughters. Her origin, like I said, is pre-Roman, and she was worshipped in mountain peaks, cave systems, sacred groves along the northern coasts of Spain, of Iberia, in Basque country. She did not have any idols that were made of her, anything that would represent her. She was worshipped in spirit in the sense of animism, and this idea was very prevalent in the ancient Basque mentality of nature being imbued with consciousness, with spirit, that everything had a life force. She was said to be the generator of said life forces, of fertility, of both life and death, both new beginnings and endings, of gyration, spirals, of regeneration, this life force as it's spoken of. She's known as a protector of humanity and a guardian of Earth's treasures. One of the most significant myths tells how Amalur created the celestial bodies to protect humanity. When humans were plagued by monsters in the eternal darkness, they pleaded to Amalur for help. She first created Ilargi, the moon, to provide some light, but when this proved insufficient, she created Eguski, the sun. Finally, to protect humans during the night, she created the Eguskilore, which is a sunflower that is placed on doors of Basque homes and planted in Basque gardens to ward off evil spirits. Much like the Lauburu, a solar disc or solar symbol that was engraved in Basque homes, much like a sigil or talisman or rune that worked to ward off evil spirits. The Lauburu is an extension of Amalur in many ways, because it is this spiral, gyrating, life force energy that is depicted as this solar disc, solar symbol, which from the myths, the sun is an extension of Mother Earth and vice versa. Amalur's realm is said to contain vast treasures deep within the earth. While humans have long sought these riches through cave exploration, legend says that they can never be found. Instead, people would leave coin offerings in caves to gain Amalur's favor. And we find that Amalur is synonymous with Mari, which is her personification, one could say, is the personification of her entity as her soul. We find it becomes Mari, who is another feminine goddess that the Basque revered, that they worshipped in caves. Amalur would then be the representation of the universe, the physical earth, the mother of all things, from which all things sprout, while Mari would be the soul, the entity itself in personification that is said to take the form of fireballs flying throughout the night, moving from cave to cave, that would sometimes bring thunder and rain, and she would be followed by her consort from time to time, Sugar, which would in a turn bring signs of weather that the Basque people would interpret as their union coming into play. And so this is Amalur, and the central entity, deity of focus and worship, reverence in Basque mythology and Basque animism. It was very much an earth-centered view of life. They viewed this Amalur as their mother, as their parent, which became their progenitor through the creation of humanity, through the careful guidance of humanity. And so we very much see it as a benevolent figure, Amalur, and something much more powerful than, say, something personal. Mari would be that personification of Amalur into more a typical goddess of a pantheon-type figure who she at moments will demonstrate justice, favor, or punishment. And so in that sense, Amalur is an ultimate or penultimate goddess of reality, more like a creator, like the Tao or the monad, Mother Earth. So the Basque viewed the earth quite literally as Amalur.